How is it going, YouTube? Today we're going to talk about the very complex math behind Ni No Kuni, and yeah, it's kind of complicated. I've been talking to someone from the Eden Gaming Discord about it. I really enjoy whale Discord servers. They're really cool. So if you're interested, you can go check out the Eden Gaming Discord. So what I have pulled up right now is a still part of a video where it shows the amount of damage that I'm doing with my last attack. So I'm doing 1266. This is my witch. It's attacking a unit called Corpus. The last in my little chain of spear flicks is doing 1266 in terms of damage. What we're going to do is there's a crit that happens right after this. I'm going to try to capture the exact moment in which the crit comes through, and we can compare the difference in value. Here we go. So now we can see the last one here is 1780. So I've already done the math over here. I'll just pull it off to the side. So we have, let me see if I can make it bigger. So we have 1780 minus 1266 is 514. So what is that 514 number? Well, it's pretty simple. We're gonna come back into the game here. I'm now on my alternate account because I'm no longer videotaping to try to figure out the crit rate of things. And I'm gonna go into my advanced details here. Here you have the breakdown of everything that's going on, but we're specifically looking at crit and crit resist here. So I have a crit of 3,740 and they have a crit resist of 2,955. If I was to attack myself, let's make it smaller for the purpose of getting this done. So we have 3,740, which is my crit again, and then we have the crit resist of 2,955 minus 2,955. If I was to hit myself and critical, I would have a 785 damage added on top of whatever damage I do normally, which is based off of attack and defense. 785 is the amount of crit damage that I could possibly do, plus whatever bonuses that I have, which on this account is 50% times 1.5. So 1,177.5 is what this account would do when it crit additional damage. So we have this number again, the 1177.5. Which we calculated to be the difference between my crit 3,740 and my crit resist of 2,955. Again, this is if I was attacking myself, of 785 times the crit multiplier, which is 1.5 or 50%, which turns out to be 1,177.5. Now, if we wanted, so what that actually means, when we looked at the video footage, we had these numbers. We can see right here, the crit is 1780. So that's the numbers that we're looking at now. 1780 minus 1266 is 514. So that 514 number is actually the difference plus 50%. So we can divide this by 1.5, and you can see that the difference between my crit and this creature's crit resistance was 342.66. Now I'm not on the account that shows it, so let me switch accounts real quick. There you are. If you're the witch, please stand up. So right here we are back at the Corpus. Yeah, you can go ahead and grind, and we're gonna come in here, we're gonna look at this. So come down to my crit, boom, 3,832. What did we say that the math turned out to be? 3422. Let's go ahead and minus the value 3832. 3832. And we can see that this monster that we're fighting has a crit resist around 3,489. So guys, that is how crit and crit resist works out. Accuracy and evasion is pretty close to the same exact thing. You have the accuracy and the accuracy rate, and then you have the evasion and the evasion rate. The difference between the two determines how likely the event is going to be. And then you minus these two events from itself. So the accuracy rate up minus the basic evasion rate, you minus the 4.5% from the value that comes between these two. And then actually what it's going to do on this one is RNG, similar to how the crit rate is 1.5. It's going to RNG between those two values. I just wanted to explain to you guys how crit and crit resist are working within this game, so you can have some basic idea of what is more valuable, increasing your crit or increasing your critical rate. I would determine that increasing your critical rate is more valuable unless you just want to do more damage with your crit. But if you invest too much in critical rate and you're doing PvP and they have a very high critical resist, you may just never actually crit. And if you do, it'll be for very little or zero perks. So you can't completely over index between one or the other. So that's a breakdown on how crit works in this game. If you would like to know more information, please let me know in the comments what type of statistics you do want me to break down next, and we will go through that. Anyways, guys, that's it for me. Be sure to like and subscribe, do all those things that YouTube says is important to its algorithm, because they care. I don't care. I'm just kidding. I care, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, peace, guys. Love you.